Woo! I got a lot to say today. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Sports, man. I decided to do it out here, outside, because behind me, I got these kids over here hooping. I like to come out where kids are hooping at. I like to hoop with them sometime. I like to just play basketball. It's just one of my favorite pastimes. And I'm sitting up and I'm thinking, after watching, the teams yesterday do their thing. Some teams get eliminated. Some of the games that I watched yesterday, I decided to do this outside because I wanted to really express how I feel about what happened yesterday. But before I do that, I have uh, I have a confession. Well, when I was younger, we only could watch like three channels, so the NBA only came on Sundays. And really, the only thing the NBA showed mostly was Boston Celtics and LA Lakers. So didn't really have a choice on who you wanted to watch. So I became accustomed to watching the Boston Celtics or LA Lakers. And I remember sometimes you can watch the LA Lakers late at night. Sometimes you can watch Boston at nighttime as well. And my mom was a real big Boston Celtic fan, but I was more like Showtime, man. Showtime Lakers were just I mean, is it? I can't wait. I mean, imagine them going down. I know, look, the word that Byron Scott done. And even before that, you had Bob McAdoo like that. The Lakers was just a show. I mean, it was just beautiful to freaking watch. I mean, is it just you get my energy flowing? I mean, watching them run them fast breaks and them no look passes and just explode on teams, just beat the living crap out of teams. I mean, then after that, the Lakers went to Kobe. It was no Showtime at that time. But they was just so exciting to watch. The Lakers organization has always been fun to watch. I mean, it is just really, really fun to watch. I mean, it just had a tradition about it. I mean, I know the Celtics did too, and a lot of teams had the New York Knicks. I mean, a lot of teams have a tradition behind it. But I fell in love with the Showtime Lakers. I fell in love with all that excitement. I remember just begging to see if I can go to a Laker game because I want to see them do that crap in person. They was just so fun to watch. It's disappointing. It's disappointing to me after Magic and after Kobe, and then now LeBron has took over. It's disappointing. But before I get off into that, I want to talk directly to the NBA. NBA, as I watch these kids play out here, just today, I'm watching these kids play, and I'm watching kids now do something that is really weird. I mean, they are actually acting like they've been fouled. I kid you not, I've been seeing this today. It's a foul. It's a foul, and they're faking the fouls. That ain't hooping. Flopping ain't hooping. That's not hooping. I'm sorry. See, my problem is I'm 55 years old, and I've seen hooping. I seen how it worked. I seen when you're the best on the court. Damn it, you show everybody you're the best on the court. You couldn't go at Larry Bird because he was just so freaking good. That whole team. You couldn't go at Magic in the Showtime Lakers. You couldn't do nothing with them. Kobe and Shaq, you could do nothing with them. MJ, you could do nothing with them. These guys were just freaking good. And they had all these great players. That's got to be sickening to watch. Falling on the ground. Oh, he fouled me. Oh, ref. What the hell is that? Is that basketball to you? How is that basketball to you? I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap what anybody says. And hear me when I say this. If the NBA don't do something about flopping, it's going to ruin the game. Because people like me, if I wasn't involved in sports, I would watch no more basketball this year. After that exhibition that the Lakers put on with that flopping, I would watch no more basketball. Because I love the game. And what made the game special was these guys going at it. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, let me see what you got. I mean, just, oh, it's physical, but it's real physical. I ain't trying to draw no foul. I'm trying to dunk on you. And if I draw the foul in the process, then so be it. I'm trying to beat you at the game that I love and the game that you love, and we're going to find out who's the best. Man, that's what basketball, that was the NBA. The NBA got to do something about flopping. It ain't just the Lakers. Everybody flops. But when you make it part of a damn game plan, man, that ruins the game. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out. Now that I got that out the way, let's get to the show. Look, congratulations to the LA Lakers. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. You guys have made it to the finals. That is something to really, really be proud of. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a damn how you made it, as long as you made it. Now, you made it there. Let's go all the way. Let's win this doggone thing. I'm gonna be watching because I want to see who's gonna win it. But I make a promise to y'all. After this year, I can promise you, if it continues to do this, I can't watch NBA anymore. I can't. I want to know if you're better than me, if the schemes are better than me, if the coaches are better than me, all these different things. I want to see people go back and forth because they're good at their craft. But congratulations. I'm going to tell you something. I am so proud of a team that gets to the NBA, the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals, because, man, I know how hard it is to get there. I know there's got to be a lot of work. That's a lot of basketball. So hats off to everybody who's made it to the finals, the conference finals. You deserve all the kudos you can. Unfortunately, I'm just going to be honest. Laker fans, put an asterisk by yours. Because I don't know if you can beat Golden State. I know you 1-6, but I don't know if you can beat them. I just don't know. I don't know if you took the referees out the game and said, because it ain't your fault. The referees called them. Hell, you just did it. The referees called it. If you took them out the game, could you beat Golden State in a series itself? I don't know if you can. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are probably saying, we can. Well, okay, I would love to see that because I didn't see it in this series. What I seen in this series was a bunch of Oscar award-winning actors. And you call it gamesmanship. I call it, honestly, I hope ain't no woman watching, I call it pussy. That ain't basketball. That's not basketball to me. So with that being said, I'm going to say this so I can move on. For those of y'all who just jumping on, I am literally going off today because I just can't do flopping. But again, congratulations to those teams, man, especially the Denver Nuggets, because the Denver Nuggets hadn't got any respect this year, and not even from me. And them guys just keep rolling on. They keep rolling on. Y'all might have gained a new fan. Denver Nuggets, you may have gained a new fan. I don't know if it's going to be lifetime. It's just going to be for this moment. It may not even be in the NBA Finals, but for the Western Conference Finals, you gained a fan. I'm a fan because I like to see people play basketball for real. Mano a mano. What you got? It's the fun. It's the competition. I don't want no asterisk by it. Y'all feel me? Am I too animated for you? Maybe I'm a little pissed off. Listen, I never expected Golden State to go to the championship. I just had them in the NBA in the Western Conference Finals. It wasn't good enough to win it. I'm a fan, so I'm gonna cheer for them and say they can win. But I know enough about basketball to know, even if they'd have got past the Lakers, I believe Denver would have probably beat them. They just didn't have enough this year. They'll be back though. But I want to go for all of you guys who are just joining me. I've been going off. I'm getting ready to go off some more. This is the part, if you're a Laker fan, that you want to listen to. Laker fans, LeBron James fans, I hope I got your attention. Let me say something to you. Let's, for the record, get this out. I have never, ever truly been a LeBron James fan. But what I did have for LeBron James was the utmost respect, and I enjoyed watching that kid dominate the NBA. when it was his time, because this is not his time, this is the end of his time. But I'm trying, when it was his prime and he was in his prime, man, that dude was unstoppable. Unstoppable. But it was nothing I've never seen before. I had seen this with MJ. And so let's just get this argument out of the way, because I see all y'all going back and forth on social media. I stopped doing it because it really was no way to kind of prove who was better out of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So I just stopped arguing about it. But after what I just seen and all the video that I've been watching of LeBron James since this series have started, I gotta tell y'all something. And hear me when I say it, because I'm only gonna say it one time. Don't you ever put LeBron James' name in the same category as Michael Jordan. Not even Kobe Bryant. Oh, and here's another one for you. Not even Steph Curry. I said it. Know why I said it? Because here's why. First of all, when you talk about Michael Jordan, man, Michael didn't need to flop. He didn't need to flop. Michael played sound defense. Actually, Michael played award-winning defense, and he will dunk on you on the other end. No matter who he played against. You 7 foot, I'm going to dunk on you. I don't care. Michael Jordan, I would sit and tell my son, who was a Bulls fan, and we both was Michael Jordan fans. They said we were Bulls fans. We were Michael Jordan fans. And we sitting there, and my son would be like, Dad, they're down by 7. It's only a minute and a half left. I was like, man, chill. That's Jordan. Jordan ain't losing this game. That's the same guy that said, I'm not losing to Toronto and I'm bound by 9 with less than 2 minutes. Just give me the ball. I don't have to flop. I don't have to fall down. Just give me the freaking rock. Let me go. How can you say somebody's the greatest of all time, which there's no such thing as only the greatest of their era? How can you say somebody the greatest of all time? That ain't gamesmanship when you're doing that. Bro, when did Michael Jordan do that? Just name, find one video. One. Oh my God. Wow. That ain't the greatest of all time. That's an actor. That even at the end of Jordan's career, he didn't do that. Stop trying to compare this guy with Michael Jordan. It's disgusting. Now, I'm going to be honest. Before I seen all that video of all this, I had them right there together. Technically speaking, I had Kobe behind Jordan. I have always had Kobe behind Jordan. Somehow that name get mixed up. I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all. But Kobe was the Mamba. Jordan, Kobe. But at least I had LeBron third. I don't even have him third anymore. Matter of fact, I really don't even have him in my top 5. Man, great players will always find a way. Now, don't get it twisted, y'all. Jordan pulled on shorts. Jordan grabbed legs. Jordan did stuff like that. But not to the point to where he embarrassed himself by just falling down. Swaying all over the place. Jordan didn't do that. Man, Jordan was going to the hoop. Oh, the Jordan rule. Let's not forget that. They got the Jordan. You can't touch him, Mr. Foul. Oh, my God, he pushed off on so-and-so. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's part of the game. But it ain't part of the game when you flying all over the place and falling down when nobody ain't touch you. That ain't part of the game, y'all. Now, they don't call it, so you got to say it's the rules. They want fair and square. They use the rules. If the referee gonna call it, you can't get mad at the Lakers, man. But I'm more talking about LeBron. Stop trying to compare LeBron James, greatest in his era. Well, actually, not really to me now, because I think Steph Curry is the greatest of that era now. One of the greatest in his era. One of the greatest to ever play the game. To embarrass himself like that. That's embarrassing. And he's been doing it for years, but nobody says anything. So when y'all want to talk about the greatest of all time, look no further than number 23, also known as number 45, Also known as the greatest basketball player to ever pick up a freaking basketball. That's Michael Jordan, not LeBron James. And the next name you should be mentioning is Kobe Bryant, because that was the mirror image of Michael Jordan, just with a deadlier strike. I don't know what you're doing, Laker fans. I don't know what you're looking for. All I know is if you're gonna go through the NBA series or the NBA, the Western Conference Finals, on to the finals itself, and you think you're gonna have respect behind your name when you win the championship, go back to the bubble. Nobody respects your win for the bubble. Play 40 freaking games with no fans. Plays a very big part in the game. Now you act your way to the Western Conference Finals. I truly believe that was a good chance that the Lakers could have beat the Warriors without all that. But since you did it, you get no respect from me. And believe me when I tell you, there's a lot of people out there, even Laker fans, are not going to respect this. Now I know how to. I saw James Worthy talking about the Lakers was going to win in 5, this, and that. If you put 10 players that played on the Lakers team and sit them down and say, that's the way you win a championship, man, they're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. But look, I give you your props. I don't dislike the Lakers at all. I just have no respect for them anyway, at least this year. Because I expected they got too much freaking talent to be doing all that. They are really, really a good, sound team. But they need free throws so bad because LeBron is old and AD is inconsistent. They need free throws so bad that they'll do an award-winning acting performance to get them. I got video that I can show you. You can see it yourself. Steph Curry hits a 3 in game 4. Lonnie Johnson rolls on the floor and says Draymond Green pushes him down. He gets the foul. It changes the game because Golden State would have been up by 4 with less than a minute. Everybody who looked at this saw what you were doing. And I'm going to finish with this. Jeff Van Gundy goes off on TV last night about the same thing I'm talking about. It shouldn't be a part of the game. It makes the game look horrible. Who wants to sit there and watch a bunch of people snapping their head back when nobody touches them? Who wants to see that? I want to see somebody cross somebody over and go to the hole like Hardaway or like Kyrie Irving or something. I want to see somebody say, bam, 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 drop back with it. That's basketball. That ain't basketball. Oh, real. Oh, that ain't basketball. It ruins the freaking game. Now, I know you Laker fans, you're excited. You probably think I'm pissed off because I'm a Golden State fan. I'm pissed off because you're running the game. And it ain't just you. Freaking people on the Miami Heat team do it too. They just don't do it like you. People on the Boston Celtics team do it too. Hell, I've even seen Steph Curry. But at least when Steph do it, he getting a freaking foul. He ain't doing it when nobody ain't touching him. Now, if y'all want to take that and say y'all beat the Warriors, man, go right ahead. You and I both know, though, you didn't. What you did was get the referees to help you beat the Warriors. That's how everybody gonna see that. Referees in the NBA, let me tell y'all something. NBA, you need to fire every one of them, with the exception of maybe one crew. Every one of them, they gotta go. I'm just telling y'all right now. It's running the sport of basketball. Change the rule. I'm begging the NBA, change the rule. When somebody get caught flopping, man, hit their butt with a technical and 2-shot foul. Treat it like a flagrant 1. Matter of fact, eject them. Do whatever you have to do to stop this crowd. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, you're going to lose fans. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Stop mentioning LeBron's name with Michael Jordan. It's not even close. As a matter of fact, don't even mention LeBron's name with Kobe Bryant. The only person you can mention LeBron's name with is Steph Curry. Matter of fact, you can't even mention LeBron's name with Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone. These were great players. These were physical players. Hell, I'll even go forward back to George Gervin. How about Larry Bird? We can just keep naming them on and on and on. These are great freaking players. Great players. Magic Johnson, James Worthy. I can go on and on and on. These were basketball players. That crap y'all just watched from what y'all call the greatest of all time is straight up bullshit. This is Rich Cole with Let's Talk Sports. Peace. I'm out.